Hello and welcome to the show. This is your, I guess, host and co-host, Simply Cece.
You didn't introduce me, but I'm David. What's up, y'all?
You're the co-host now, because we changed things, so.
You right. I hope y'all doing a good job. Having a good day. All that good stuff.
Yeah, and we got a special guest.
My name is Stelo.
Yeah, Stelo does music and videography with the community type thing or local artists. Like, how does that work?
I do videography with pretty much every artist around here. You know what I'm saying? From Young Crazy to Beach Boy Tay to some of the smaller artists like Rah and stuff like that. So pretty much everybody around here I do videos for.
Cool.
Which one was your favorite to work with?
My favorite to work with is probably Worldwide Rah. He's probably my favorite to work with because like he's from the beach. He's from Atlantis, like the Atlantis neighborhood out of the beach. And it's just like every time I work with him, he already has his ideas together. He like boom, boom, boom. I want to do this at this time, this at that time. Mm-hmm. I know how I want it to look, so it's just easy to work with him.
Cool. Right.
Who's your least favorite to work with?
I'm not gonna say that.
You gonna say it?
He probably know though, cause every time he hit me, I'll be like, "What's up, man?" Like I don't be with it like that, but right. It's money, so
Yeah,
right.
Professional.
Yeah, I heard you make music too. So what's that about?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been making music. Everything started off with music. Like I remember my dad, he had bought this Mac. It was like shit. I think it was like 2000. It could have been like a 2009 Mac or a 2008 Mac, like the actual desktop type shit. Right. He had bought it for my brother because my brother wanted to do videos and stuff like that. So one Christmas he bought it, and then like me and him started fighting over it and shit. But from there, I had got into like making beats or whatever. Mm-hmm. So the beats, that's what started the raps because I thought my beats was like so weird and shit. I was like, man, ain't nobody gonna want to rap over this shit. So I started rapping over it by myself, and then I showed a couple friends in high school, and they was fucking with it. So I kept going with it.
Right.
But that's cool. So how long did it take you to learn the computer and stuff?
To learn the computer or the program, like.
The program,
yeah. It was really easy because it was GarageBand. And GarageBand is like super, what's the word for it? Intuitive and super like user friendly and stuff. So that was, I mean, it was easy. Like shit, to play an instrument, all you do is tap on the you know what I'm saying, keyboard, and like it's pretty much super easy to press record. You hit R, it's easy. So
yeah, you do videos and stuff like that. What's your least favorite part about that?
My least favorite part about doing videos. I don't want to say I have a least favorite part. I can't think of anything that, I mean, I think when people don't like, cause like I used to do like, all right, you pay me half and half, like you half up front and half when I'm finished type shit. But I don't like doing that shit no more cause, I'm sorry.
You're catching yourself. That's a start.
I don't like doing that anymore cause people like to wait to pay me.
Yeah.
Stop waiting to pay me. You know what I'm saying? I put my best foot forward. You gotta make a sacrifice too.
Yeah.
So that's the main part I hear about doing videos. But other than that, it's pretty cool. Like it's just when you got a lot of weight on yourself, it becomes overwhelming when you got a lot of clients and stuff. But other than that, it's like nothing I can't handle.
Yeah. What's your standard for your videos?
My standard price?
No,
standard quality.
Like quality, like you.
I mean, I export in 1080p, but I got, you know what I'm saying, I can get my hands on 4K, 6K,
right.
A bunch of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but my standard is 1080p. I'm about to get some new cameras and stuff soon. So, yeah, it's about to go way up for sure.
Okay, so roughly how long, or actually take us through like the editing process?
The editing process?
Yeah, because you film, you have to schedule, then you actually have to film the process.
I mean, the editing process is pretty simple. All right, so I get the song, I import the song, and then what I do is I pick a specific part of the song. So like, say when the beat drops or whatever, right? So boom, I stop it when the beats drop. I put a marker, then like I place it on the timeline to where the beat drops on the timeline. So where the beat drops in the video and where the beat drops on the timeline, I just match those up, and I keep doing that with every clip. And then from there, I go through and I see which clip is best for, you know what I'm saying, what time. and stuff like that. And I go through that throughout the whole video. After that, I'll go back and do effects like, you know what I'm saying, cross dissolves or, you know, invert effects or different effects from there. So first it's chopping it up, seeing which clips I want. And then from there is going back and making effects. I mean, it's pretty, like, that's the process each time.
That's not bad.
Do you have like a signature, like something you do in every video, no matter who you did a video for?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. Like I got certain presets that I do for every video, but what determines what effect I do at that point in time is just have the feeling of the song. You know what I'm saying? Right. So say if a dude slow down, like, you know what I'm saying, I might like say like in a song he talking about slowing down, I might make that slow. Or, you know what I'm saying? That's basically like whatever the song is giving me, that's where I feel like the effect should be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
cool. So your live stream is popping right now. I can't see how many people there are, but it's still 4 people.
Good,
but they're still consistently like coming in, checking in, putting messages and stuff. So how have you been encouraging, increasing, and engaging with your followers on social media?
Well, you know, a wise man once said, you know, you can't tell all your secrets. But what I will tell y'all is, I mean, it's really not a secret. Like if people I look at it like this, right? If you want it enough, you'll figure out how to make whatever your dream is happen. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll be the only thing you'll think about from day to day is how to make this happen. And sooner along the way, you'll go through the rabbit hole. You'll try different stuff like, boom, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that, I'm gonna try this PR, I'm gonna try this show, I'm gonna try this different thing. And then further along the way, you say, all right, this don't work, this don't work, this don't work. But this was working a little bit, but this one was working a lot. So basically that's where I came about it with. Like I was doing shows, like opening up for NBA Youngboy, opening up for Rich Homie Quan. That wasn't doing anything for real. Not because I don't think the music was hitting them. It's because that's not how people get discovered nowadays. Nowadays, people get discovered through social media, TikTok, you know what I'm saying, influencer marketing, and maybe being on a big tour with a bigger artist. They might get discovered that way. But how I did it was I went through a bunch of videos on Facebook ads, social media ads, and then I created a campaign. So once I created, like I had a bunch of ads before, like the ad that's working, before I started that ad. But those other ads wasn't working, so I was like, boom, I had to go through a bunch of research. And this is for everybody that's listening and for everybody that will, you know what I'm saying, wants to learn how to blow up as an artist. There's one video called Facebook Ads Beginner to Expert. Changed everything for me.
They taught everything through that?
It changed everything for me.
Okay.
Beginner to Expert. It's an hour and 40 minutes long. I probably watched it like 5 times.
Okay.
That's when I say if you want it enough, you'll figure it out.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll figure it out. So I went through that. I said, all right, boom. First is the hook. And then it's pain points. And then it's that. Then it's that. Then it's that. Then I took all that information. I went on the beach and I constructed my own ad. And then once I started that, it was with my phone. I have an iPhone 6, right? iPhone 6 is trash. Specifically, the like when you turn it around and you viewing your face, the camera is trash. I started that ad and it went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's how I've been able to, you know what I'm saying, get my following up. And that's a secret for everybody that's watching. They know why they follow me, but they don't know how I got to that point. And I just told them, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is.
Cool.
You have so many talents, so many different skills. Where do you see yourself at the peak of your career?
Pick my career. I always, like, my main thing is music. Right. I only started videos to get money. Like,
right.
And then it was like, my brother, he's a videographer. Like, that's his dream. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, those cameras right there, like, I got a lot of those cameras from him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's his dream, but he don't take it as seriously as I feel like he should. You know what I'm saying? But so he lets me use his stuff or whatever. But the way, what was the question again?
Your peak of your career.
Oh, yeah.
type
You
thing.
could have different talents, you know.
Yeah.
You
I
really
mean,
good
you're
with
an
the
artist.
videos.
You can
like
really
basically,
do your
I
own
just
thing.
started the videos because I wanted to get some money, and then my brother was supposed to be editing my videos, but he wasn't doing it wasn't coming out the way I wanted it to come out. So I took that into my own hands, and when I took that into my own hands, I learned. I said, hey, I could do this for other people. So that's how that happened. And then like I just started doing it for other people. I was doing stuff for free to get my name out. If y'all know who YSN Capo is from Portsmouth, like you know who that is?
Not at all.
See,
And you go to Norcom, you supposed to know.
I'm
Like
sorry,
Capo,
y'all.
you know who what's the dude name? That beat used to be with Capo. I don't know, like a lot of bigger rappers in Portsmouth, I was doing their videos for free, so that would get my name out there. So after that, a lot of other artists was coming to me, and the things just started happening naturally. I became like one of the top players in the videos around here. So like I wasn't even trying for real. So
hey, that's when they say most stuff happens when you're not putting too much behind
yeah,
it.
but I was doing the right things. I was reverse engineering. Like since I'm an artist, I know what other artists want, so I know how to come at them as a videographer. Like, okay, you want your video the next day probably because artists hate to wait. You know what I'm saying? They want to see what their video look like the next day. So I got a certain package for that. You know what I'm saying? They want to see, like, I know how to cater to them. So it was easier. It was easy for me because I knew what I would want. You know what I'm saying? So
How long did it take you to get to that balance?
what you mean?
Like understanding that's kind of like a science you have to learn, or did you just know it?
I kind of just knew it, but you know, like my thing is, like I said the first time, when you want something, like if you want something bad enough, you'll figure it out. So along the way of me figuring it out, I was watching a whole lot of content. Certain stuff, like reverse engineering, that probably comes from like Gary Vee or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I was watching a whole bunch of content, so all of that just, you know what I'm saying, cultivated into my balance, as you would say.
Gotcha.
How much do you typically charge?
I don't want to say that. I want to say that.
That's not fair. Because this will be public. It's not like it's a website where you can say.
Because I have different prices for different people. Like y'all seen Beach Boy Tay just called me. He gets a different price from like a lot of people because he was the one that exposed me to like people out the beach, like the rappers out the beach. So I give him a different price than everybody. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know. Yeah, everybody get different.
Is there any artists that you want to collab with in the future?
Any artists I want to collab with.
Do you mean as an artist or as like a videographer?
Whatever you want.
I don't really think about music as like I don't think about music as collaboration. Like a lot of people like say like, oh bro, let's collab. But I don't think about music like that. Like I think about music as an expression of me. So it's like, how can somebody else express me? Like if they're on my track.
I got
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's like the only people that's on my tape that I collab with are people that I'll actually hang around. You know what I'm saying? That actually, you know what I'm saying, been through stuff with me that I'm actually really cool with.
Right.
So I don't really think about collabs like that now. If you ask me what artists I like, I could tell you that, but I don't necessarily want to collab with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then, what's the answer for that one, Dan?
Like what artists?
What else you want to work with? We don't know.
What artist does he like?
What artists do I like right now? I like this girl named Cash Page. She's from Dallas. She's real dope. Rod Wave, as we were just talking about. I've been listening to his shit. Like, I've been listening to his stuff religiously. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. T Grizzly is still on the top for me. I really like T Grizzly just because, like everything that he says, like I believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he describes it. You know. I'm trying to think some other artists. I mean, Frank Ocean is like one of my top artists.
Yeah, I got you.
I probably want to work with like Sade one day or something like that.
Sade would be so chill.
Yeah, that'd be hard. Or like Erykah Badu or something like that.
Oh, Erykah Badu most definitely.
Yeah. I want to work with her one day.
Do you know who Duke Deuce is?
You said who?
Duke Deuce.
Yeah. From Memphis.
Yeah. Tennessee.
I like his stuff too.
Chill.
Yeah,
that new song "Crunk Ain't Dead," man. The first time I heard it, I just heard the intro. I was like, "Oh my god, what is finna happen?" Like, he keeps you intrigued the entire time because like he'll change up the flow 8 different times in the past like 2 seconds. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I like doo-doos. Well, we started that new crunk wave. I ain't gonna lie to you. Law started that new crunk wave.
Man, that crunk ain't down. I'm talking about it just go hard, man. Like,
Y'all go listen to Law's Lean. Y'all go listen to Law's Lean. That's the new crunk.
What can they find that at?
Just search Law's Lean. LAWS-LEAN. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the songs that me and my homeboy like. All right, so I'm a solo artist myself at Stelo, but I'm also in a rap group called Laws. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen like the merch and stuff like that, but yeah, like we released a song called Lean about 2 years. No, almost about to be 3 years ago, but it's like that crunk vibe and stuff. So.
Okay, cool.
So what kind of other type of music you like to listen to besides like rap?
R&B. Like I don't like.
Do you sing? Do you sing R&B too, or do you just listen?
Yeah. Nah, I sing R&B too.
Okay.
So that's probably I probably like R&B more than rap. I'm not even gonna lie.
Cool. We got to put you on to an event that happens the last Saturday of every month.
Okay.
If you perform R&B, she looks for performers, so you could submit to
Oh,
it.
yeah, I can definitely do that. Yeah. I can definitely do that. But I probably listen to more R&B than rap. Like, what's Summer Walker's new album? And then, SZA is fire.
Right.
Well,
can you sing a song now? Put you on the spot, sing something.
Dang, that's crazy.
We'll put a beat behind it in the editing.
All right. You can have it your way. Anything you want, you can have it your way. Girl, the world is yours. You can have it your way. Your way. Baby, all you want, you can have it your way. Your way. Hey, hey, hey.
Okay.
Do you have one on YouTube, an R&B song?
Yeah, it's called I Need It.
Oh, that's that song.
That's
okay.
that song.
Okay.
I need
I gotta go back and
it.
re-listen to that.
I need it. Your love got me lost, got me fiending.
Yeah.
You in my arms, yeah, I seen it. I'm tweaking, maybe I'm streaming. You know what I'm saying? Little song.
Okay, that's dope.
That was cool.
I ain't trying to put you on the spot, but she can sing a little bit too. Though.
I'm not
She was supposed to listen.
though.
She was supposed to. She said she listened to the song. Obviously, she did. Obviously,
because my mom was downstairs. You can hear the music all the way down the stairs. So she was like, "What are you doing? I'm researching for an artist. Like, what are you talking about?" I had it on blast. It was great.
Yeah.
Had a little mini studio session there.
Cece can actually sing very well, y'all guys. But I don't know. She's not gonna
we
sing.
gonna skip this session because we only got like 2 minutes left. So, where can they find your R&B albums at?
We only got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, well, because we're trying to get you on time.
Yeah,
we'll bring you back on the show.
Well, y'all can Well, my album, my EP that's out right now, it's not R&B, but it has like a couple R&B songs on it. It's called Perfect Storm. They can get that. Just search Perfect Storm on Apple Music or Spotify or whatever you use. Just search it on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's on there. It got about 7 songs. And I think, how many of them produced by me? I think 2 of them produced by me. So, yeah, it's dope.
What about social media?
Social media at Stelo the Guy everywhere. I don't get on Twitter. So y'all can follow me there, but I don't get on it. You know what I'm saying? I may get on it like once a month or something. Twitter's boring to me, but yeah.
Cool.
That's Stelo the Guy. STELOTHEGOD. That's Stelo with 1 E. Don't put 2 E's.
Not gonna find him.
No. Nah, not even that. I just don't like it.
Right.
Don't put 2 E's. It's 1 E.
Right.
Yeah.
Put some respect on your name.
Put some respect on my name. For sure.
Well, right now he about to rap something for y'all. Go ahead.
I'm about to rap, sing. It's about to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm a mixture of 2. I was 13 when I met you. Yeah. I was 13 when I met you. Ooh, knew you were something special. Yeah. Knew you were something special. Before you, there was no finding me. Orchestra failed at helping me find my beat. It seems my doubt was binding me in the. It seems my doubt was blinding me, binding me in the bar. But somehow you saw a sign to me. Tyler introduces and I said hi. Fascinated by the absence of your wings and how God still let fly, how God still let glide. Was a little darker than you let ride, but from then you never said bye. We will meet where the street lights glow. The hood trip while we got close. So close. I had to take you every single place I go. Shifting my perspective on every single place I know. People dream of a love like this. People scream for a love like this. People scheme for a love like this. Get mean for a love like this. It's just a scene when that love life shifts. I can never forget. I was 13 when I met you. Yeah. I was 13 when I met you. Ooh. Knew you were something special. Yeah. Knew you were something special. Summer nights with no distractions. Passive practice filled with passion. Equals us simple mathematics. No puppy love, we was past the static. Those heart to hearts, yeah, I had to have it. Took my hassle, halved it. Made me smile just with simple actions. Changed my style, girl, you fixed my fashion. The sweet lust for is living lavish. You would think this is everlasting in due time, and as moment passes. See, we promise to never give up. But everything falls down when we continuously slip up. The pain from the tricks and the games eventually hits us. Ashamed that it can't be the same, although I miss us. Take a glance into my eye to tell me what you see. You think I changed, girl, you ain't got a lot of me. Pursuing fame, girl, trying to hit the lottery. I'm still the same girl, your love is still inside of me. You changed my life, honestly. Thanks for help finding me. I was 13 when I met you.
That was so
Okay,
cool.
okay.
Perfect timing.
I was 13 when I met. I was
Oh,
13 when I met
13
you.
when I met you.
So is that a song that's out already, or you're kind of like a freestyle?
Ooh, okay. We getting
Now
exclusive.
we
We getting
got
Not out
exclusive.
yet.
I was 13 when I met you.
I don't think that's how it goes, bro. I don't think that's how it goes, bro.
It's cool. I ain't no psycho no way. I ain't no psycho. I'm a dancer. I could dance my butt off, though.
Yeah, you should have him in a music video.
Oh, for
Oh, yeah.
real.
Okay.